Hi, I'm Adam,
Hey, I'm Meffel.
and today we'll be reacting to the God of Highschool episode 1.
Yeah, and the God of Highschool came from a web manhwa, which is a Korean manga, and it was first published in 2011.
What's the difference between manhwa and a manga?
So the main difference between a manhwa and a manga is one's Korean and a manga is Japanese, but also the other distinction is one is color-based and the other one is black and white.
Cool, okay. Was there anything else we need to know about God of Highschool before we start watching? Because I don't know anything about it. Like, I haven't actually... Like, I love watching anime, but I don't know much about this specific anime. I just know people are talking about it a little bit.
Yeah, the God of Highschool is a very popular webtoon online, so it's really exciting that it's being translated into an anime. I guess the synopsis is that it's a bunch of young teenage fighters coming in to show off their skills.
Okay, so it's sort of a little bit like My Hero Academia or like Naruto, sort of like that sort of concept of coming of age and learning about their powers.
Yeah, and like it comes from a martial arts inspiration.
Yeah.
But there's obviously a twist in the story as well too. But the early stages of the comic is about introducing different styles of martial arts across the world, not just in the Asian community. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a really interesting and diverse storyline.
Cool. So you've read the manhwa,
Yeah, I've read the manhwa.
but you haven't seen the anime yet.
I haven't seen the anime yet. I'm usually skeptical about these ones, but so far, because it comes from a webtoon, a manhwa webtoon, they've been really good.
Okay. Without further ado, let's get on to watching episode 1 of the God of Highschool.
Can't wait.
Play.
All right.
Oh, so it's Japanese. So it's anime. It's Japanese.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks like it's in Japanese, but it has a Korean translation online. Yeah. Seems like there's like a shifty negotiation happening right now. A bit dark. Looks like they got wiped out.
It's a foreshadowing.
Yeah, something dark for sure.
始めよもう時間がない
A lot of images of gods there.
That's
Same
his palm.
symbol as his palm. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
I love the openings.
Straight off the bat, like I think it's artistically it's very different from like Japanese anime.
Yeah.
It has a different sort of style to it.
It's weird hearing it in Japanese
Yeah.
because it comes from a Korean publisher.
But then you read it in English though, right?
Yeah. But like I thought it would be translated to Korean, but I understand with anime that has that Japanese storyline.
Yeah.
They're showing some of the main characters, I believe.
Yeah. No spoilers.
No spoilers. I won't give away too much, but I haven't read it for a long time. It's actually finished a couple years ago. Yeah. So it's been a while. I do recognize some of the characters. I didn't expect the opening to be like doof music with the martial arts
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's got dubstep in it. Like the dubstep.
Yeah.
But it's cool because it feels very like exciting.
メソメソしてんじゃねえよこういう時こそちゃんと背筋伸ばして笑えやっと学校にも通えるんだしっかり学んでおけよ勉強は大事だぞ
今じゃなきゃダメなの
First character's name is Mori.
だから死んじゃう俺必ず
It's broken.
He's late.
Kind of that typical lazy student character. Yeah, sure, that's normal.
Absolutely.
It's going in the air.
That's tournament.
Yeah, so they're announcing it.
Moonbucks.
I would go there. So it's globally known, this tournament.
悪いね、予選当日だってのに夜勤まで。
仕事っすから。
アリーナってあっちだったっけ？
違いますよ。あの橋の向こうですよ。
マジでいつ引っ越した？
Glorifying muscles. Usually it's the other way around.
No, but that's the funny because like at the start of that, like the woman ran past and they all would turn on her.
They're objectifying.
And it's just like totally flipped around right there. Yeah. It's cool how they did that.
おい、危ないじゃないかよ。
They went dark.
So quickly.
Hides him.
Oh.
Glasses.
バカ泥棒が逃げちゃうだろう実は。
Everyone's getting attacked.
I'm really liking this. Like the style of comedy is also really, it's quite unique actually.
Got the job done.
どうにか追いついた。
You know, they have like red noses. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. Halfway. What did you think?
I like it. It's a lot more funnier than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really recall that from the manhwa.
I think the whole idea of like stringing comedy so quickly makes it very, it's that short attention span sort of style of comedy.
Yeah.
Like in the age like where we live with TikTok videos and like quick Instagram
we
videos and
consume
stuff. Like we
very
consume so
quickly.
quickly, but we get it as well. They don't need to spend so much time explaining the comedy, I guess.
I like how they when there's like a comedic moment, the face changes completely. It doesn't turn into an anime
Yeah. Yeah.
version. It turns into kind of like those meme faces that
Yeah.
you see online.
Is that the same in the manhwas too?
No, I don't recall them doing that. Maybe
Yeah.
they have. I haven't read it for a long time, but and it creates a character development. You know,
I think so.
in
Yeah.
in an episode, because these are like, you know, small chapters that are built up.
Yeah.
And obviously animes have a small amount of time
Yeah.
to communicate that to the viewer. So.
Absolutely. Like a lot has already happened in only half an episode. I think it's going to be one of those. I think with a lot of like animes as well, it's a slow burn.
Yeah.
Where this one seems to happen very fast, and you already know there's three main characters.
Straight off the bat.
Straight off the bat.
Yep.
And you know there's a bad guy who can do something pretty outrageous with like destroying an island.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like-
Where does that power come from?
Yeah.
They're all different characters. I mean, we're looking at the female character that has a sword.
That's true.
That's a form of
That's true.
martial arts. And then we've got these two other characters. We're not sure what their abilities are, but they seem to be quite skillful in maneuvering.
To some
and-
aspect, yeah. Also, what I've understood so far is that even though it says the God of High School, you don't have to be in high school to participate in the tournament because those muscle guys before,
Yes.
like they don't look like they're in high school, but they
Yeah.
but they got rejected from going to the tournament.
Yeah.
That's what I've gathered so far, at least. Are we ready to go?
Yeah. Let's watch the second half of the episode.
God of High School, second half, episode 1.
That's really cool the way they do the halfway point. I like that.
Okay, so the tournament begins.
Second prelims. Jesus. Can I
か
repeat
け
that
る
again?
ものは己のプライ
No!
They can read. They can read what's going on screen.
ド望む願いは
So this is for Korean fighters.
なんとか間に合った助かったよジン無理だ
ハンデイ
何よミラユーミラよ
今大会はいかなる武術剣術バトルスタイルも許される異種格闘技トーナメントです時間制限武器の使用制限も一切なし
That's so scary. Any weapon could be used.
降参させれば勝利です
すでに各地方では地区予選が開催されており1ヶ月後の本戦に向けて続
Ooh.
So they are registered here.
Yeah. He's hungry. Look at that face.
入場の際に受けたナノマシン注射と合わせ肉体の状態をリアルタイムで
So
チェ
there's
ック
some high advanced
修
technology.
復されます安心
So
し
it
て
becomes almost like a
全力を尽くして
game
ください
then.
そして予選を勝ち抜き
The background.
予選を制した優勝
It's
者
a
には
webtoon hero.
Oh, did it?
The way to
叶え
plug.
られる権利が与えられます
てめえさっきから気に入らなかったんだよ
聞こえないな
I think it's gonna get quite intense now.
You can look at each other's eyes. This much?
Smudge! We're watching video. Thank you.
レベルが下のやつだけ狙っていけば
Ooh. I like this.
そうここを勝たねば生き残れない
I like that card already.
They're just super strength.
Yeah. I think he's a fist fighter.
He's so good, like a kendo.
Yeah.
Kendo martial artist. Got high dexterity and just like jumping around.
No.
Yeah, he's a kicker.
Kicker, yeah.
Ah.
Probably something. What's that martial arts that you use your feet for? The legs for?
Is it Taekwondo?
Yeah, is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it could be that.
That's a Korean martial arts, right?
確かに傷をつけられた審判員がいるって噂だな
触れていた最後の一人が登場だ
戦歴から言えば間違いなくこの子が優勝候補ね
可愛い子がいるじゃんなんだこのオンボロおもちゃかよ
It's a bit strong.
Yeah.
Karate people.
可愛いもんが好きなんだなトランクスよりブリーフの方がお似合いだぜ
中身が大事
いいぜ来いよ
That's the end!
Oh no, what a cliffhanger.
Oh, how exciting! That's a good first episode, though.
Yeah.
Like, it actually explained so much in that first episode. And I'm actually, like, I want to watch more.
It's very captivating.
Then we still don't know what the premise of the whole story. Obviously, the premise is the tournament, but like, what's to happen like beyond just the tournament and who the bad guy is, what their motives are, that's still unknown.
Oh, sorry. Are you okay? There's obviously, we don't know yet what the meaning is behind this tournament. All we know is that this tournament occurs and they have prelim matches in each kind of country.
Yeah.
We can expect that there's other countries going to get involved.
Come in. So it's quite a nationalism. Because I didn't get any, like, nothing to do with countries at this point by watching that first episode. So I know there's different types of martial arts.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like, I don't get anything about between these different countries. I guess that's something with your knowledge of reading the manhwa you sort of figured.
Yeah, probably connecting the dots.
Yeah.
You know, there was some scenes in there that kind of hint towards other countries being involved in the tournament because they were talking about the prelims in Korea.
So what do you think compared to the manhwa? Is the anime exciting?
I will say that the way they flesh out the storyline in the anime is not the way it is in the manhwa.
Yep.
Yeah. But they've somehow figured out a way to tie it all in.
Yeah.
In kind of like the same, I guess, part of the story.
Yeah.
Like the introduction of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not exactly like page to page to page.
Yeah.
But you still get the gist of the story.
Yeah. Anything that it compares to in terms of other animes you've watched?
No, I mean, it has like that high school element that we see in a lot of Japanese animes, which allows, you know, young people to relate to because most of us have gone to school.
Yeah.
That's one way for people to relate to.
Definitely, yeah.
This anime. It's really good because this one's a mixture of martial arts.
Yeah.
Usually it's quite specific. This one's, you can kind of expect different types.
Yeah.
Which is a really nice story. I think that's why it has a following on Webtoon, and I think it will also have a following online too.
I haven't seen anything, like, nothing explains to me why it's called God of Highschool yet.
Yeah.
Obviously the tournament itself is called God of Highschool, but there's no, like, connection to what's happening besides the martial arts tournament itself. Maybe we'll figure out that there's something to do with high school. I'm not sure. Maybe that's something I'll figure out as I watch the anime a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, you can say that like the main three characters that we've seen so far are high school students. They're teenagers. It might be the high school element behind it. They might be looking for young fighters.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, in the arena that they just fought, like, not everyone is a high school student. Yeah,
yes,
so there's no connection there. Like, maybe they are the high school students, but the tournament itself is still called God of High School. So why that is, we'll figure it out as we watch more of the show. It's very different from the two shows I compared it to early on with Naruto and My Hero Academia.
Yes.
I think there's a lot more mature content. Mature, like, it is aimed towards a slightly, I think, older audience.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, it's not so much a coming of age. It's already a coming of age. Like, they've already come of age. Now they're trying to fit themselves in the, I guess, in the world.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that they're young adults.
Yeah.
You know, coming into, I guess, what you can say, like the real world.
Yeah.
I think the norm is martial arts in this kind of setting.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the first episode of our first video to react to, actually no, our first video ever on YouTube.
Yeah, it is actually.
To react to God of High School. If you enjoyed hanging out with us while we watched that episode, let us know by hitting the like button and letting us know also in the comment section below what you thought of the show, what else is there. If you've seen it, like, what do you think we should be excited for? Yeah. Until next time, this is the Tofu Bears. Subscribe to our channel so you can get your notifications when we've uploaded next, and we hope to see you soon.
Thanks for watching.
Bye guys.
Bye bye.